Status update on Alliance operations by Corporal J. Jared, currently serving under Commander Scalus aboard the Providence Destroyer Rebel 1. This message is meant for command staff eyes only, as always. We've received word from General Iblis on the Southern Front that Sullust finally was conquered. Our general led the ground troops against the Imperials and their garrison, which consisted of Death Troopers and an AT-AT Walker. After hours upon hours of grueling combat against the Imperials, General Iblis and his detachments finally managed to break through the turbolaser defenses and claim the system. In doing so, they rescued and liberated many Sullustans. Among their number is a freighter captain who informed us that there were more Sullustans being held captive on the planet of Eridu, and they have requested that we liberate the planet and rescue a supposed admiral from there. I'm not sure how well-founded this information is, but General Iblis is insistent that they make a move against Eridu sooner rather than later. In other news, our fleet, under the command of Admiral Gael Akbar, has been fairly active in the northern reaches of the galaxy. Engagements of note include battling and destroying 2 Imperial-class Star Destroyers over that cursed world of Dathomir. While the Mon Cal birds did their job soaking up damage from the Star Destroyers, Rebel 1 came in behind to disable their engines and prevent an enemy retreat, all the while avoiding fire from the most dangerous arc of the destroyers, which was the front. Pretty solid move on Commander Scalus' part. And of course, news has reached us about the devastating loss of Sluis Van, both the planet and the shipyards. And this is a devastating blow indeed, as not only is our supply line to Hoth cut, but we've also lost the only shipyard in the south capable of building MC-80s and other ships that can go toe-to-toe with the Imperial's finest. Commander Scalus has requested that Rebel 1 be redeployed to the southern front after these losses, and, I quote, "The great Admiral Akbar probably doesn't even need his help any longer." He thinks that his ship is the key to turning the tide in the south, and honestly, after what we've pulled off up here, he might have a point. However, I believe that my commander's desire to move to the southern front is more so a desire to get out of Akbar's command. He's been bitter about the fact that we weren't allowed to participate in the Battle of Concord Dawn, which saw a line of Star Destroyers attack Akbar's MC-80 formation for hours on end. The battle itself was a near total victory for the Alliance. We lost a good chunk of our support fleet, but managed to down 4 Imperial-class Star Destroyers in one victory, as they attempted a tactic Akbar was known for, the slash tactic. The Admiral, of course, recognized this immediately and set up his ships perfectly to counter. That being said, I believe that Commander Scalus was bitter about not being able to participate in the battle. For my part, I don't care much where we go as long as we get to stick it to the Empire. After all, I owe them for what they did to my brother and the rest of the Jedi, and I feel that Scalus has much the same sentiment as I do. Though I will admit it would be a shame to be detached from Akbar's group. For all of Scalus' complaining, he's a brilliant commander, and I could stand to learn a thing or two from him. But I digress. Moving on. I'm currently on my way to deliver this message to Ensign Benjamin Parker aboard Home 1, so he can beam it back to Rebel High Command. Good kid. Still a little green, though. Hopefully Akbar and his veteran crew will whip him into shape, because he is astonishingly brilliant and I think will be an amazing commander if he continues down this path. Just keep an eye on his career. He might surprise you. Thus concludes my message to Rebel High Command. Scalus sends his ever so warm regards as we await your orders. Jason Jared out.